Thank him for his mercy.
Yes,
Amen.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
If it wasn't for the Lord, where would we be?
Thank you.
Hello.
Hallelujah.
If it wasn't for the Lord, where would we be today?
So true.
Amen. I have to get the number one more time.
Yes.
I'm on top of the dirt. The dirt ain't on top of me. Hello.
Yes.
Thank you for the blood.
Tell you one thing, can't nobody do me like so happy once again to be here. We had a little trip yesterday. Thank God for each
Thank God
of
for
you.
the word.
Went all the way down to San Antonio. Supported one of our ministers. Amen. Of a model. Church. It's a Spanish church. Amen. So I thank God that the Lord is opening up doors. Amen. I'm yet still saved. I'm sanctified. There was baptism of the Holy Ghost, and I got to say with fire. Hello. I thank God for the word that He gave me today.
Thank you.
I probably ain't going to get too many amens.
Okay.
But that's okay. So I'm not going for no re-election.
All right, sir.
I'm here to give the word of God.
Amen. Thank you for your word.
You love me, fine. If you don't, fine.
Okay.
But I love each and every one of you. But when the Lord gives me something to say, I have to say it.
Yes, you do.
All right.
Read him out.
See, we're so busy a lot of times listening to something sweet, candy, like dance. But there's a wrath that God has. And we ain't lined up, He will chastise us.
This is true.
Amen. There are some things that's happening in the land today that the saints are just taking it at ease.
Yes, sir.
We ain't saying nothing, we're overlooking it.
Talk to
But I heard the Bible say, woe unto them that call sweet bitter and bitter sweet. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Hallelujah.
Amen. In the book of 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, starting at the 1st to the 3rd verse. I'm going to skip down to the 8th and the 9th. Those that would like to stand, I ask you to stand for the reading of the word. You should always have a Bible. If you don't have a Bible, if you have your phone, and I believe you got a Bible app, that's on it. It says this, now concerning the things thereof he wrote unto me. In other words, they were writing to Paul. So that we got some problems. We're not too sure what to do with them, but we know that you're coming, so I want to bring them before you. And it says, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Oh, wow. The 2nd verse says, nevertheless to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. The 3rd verse says this, let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence,
I hear you. Yes.
and likewise also the wife unto her husband.
That's right. That's right. Yes,
You may be seated.
Yes, sir. That's right. Now,
What's up?
You go down here and finish it before I get too happy. That 8th verse is this, I say therefore to the unmarried and widow, it is good for them if they abide even as I, because Paul wasn't married.
Right.
Yeah.
But the 9th verse says this, but if they cannot contain,
that's right.
let them marry, for it is better to marry than to burn.
All right.
That's what it says. That's the word.
To burn in flesh or to burn in hell. I said it's gonna get kind of quiet.
Yeah, come on, Bishop.
I got somebody's attention now. If I had to use a topic or a theme this afternoon, it would be this: boyfriends should not get husbands privileged.
Well.
That's nice, Bishop. Yes. Yes.
Is it all right if I keep this real today? Deacon Oliver, I know you got my back. Boyfriends should not get husbands privileged. All right, okay, you don't like that. What about this one? Being a wife to your boyfriend doesn't guarantee marriage.
You're all right, Bishop.
All right, sir.
Is there somebody I can talk to this morning? Let me say this. Fornication. Oh boy, it's gonna be quiet.
Go ahead, Bishop.
But you know one thing? It's to help us.
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir.
I don't see nobody lost, and the Lord don't want to see nobody lost, but if we continue to be in sin,
Yeah.
shame on you.
Preach the word. Preach the word.
That's it.
What does the word fornication mean? It says this here, it says sexual intercourse between people not married to each other.
All right.
You know one thing, when I was single, when I didn't know the Lord, I yet knew I was doing wrong when I had a woman.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about the Bible. I just went on what they taught me. But I knew I was still doing something wrong.
All right.
How did you know? Because I wouldn't tell nobody. I didn't tell my mother. I didn't tell my father. I didn't tell my friend what I was doing on the weekend. Matter of fact, she could come and stay with me on Friday, but she had to leave Sunday. But the cold part about it is that if the Lord didn't come back
Yes, sir. Thank you.
when I was doing my thing, I'm glad that he didn't come back
Me too. Because of His grace.
because he spared me to get a better understanding of the word.
Thank the Lord.
Check this out. In 2016, 18 million adults were living in an unmarried partner. But the fastest growing age group was those over 50. Didn't want to be by themselves.
Yep.
They felt that I got to have a little biceps, a little triceps. You know, snuggle up next to when it gets a little cold. The adversary has a way of creeping in and making it seem like it's all right.
Yes.
But you better watch yourself. See, a lot of times we get love mixed up with lust. Hello? You see, when a man loves a woman, he'll do the right thing. He'll marry you.
Say that.
What do you mean, Bishop? You have to watch yourself, ladies
Okay.
and men, because it's both ways now.
Yeah.
They'll trap a man, get married. How do you know he's for real or she's for real? If the first thing they want to come up and talk about, hey, can we lay down together? No, you better leave them alone. I just got finished reading up here in the second verse. It says, nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. Then it said in the first verse, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. You know why? Because one thing leads into
another.
oh, somebody with me now. It can actually lead into something else. How do you know that he loves you? Because he wants to do the right thing. Anytime you run into somebody saying, hey, just hook up, then watch that hook up. First of all, you don't even know him that well. You don't know where he came from. You don't know where she came from. I spoke to a young man this week, and one of the things that he said, and I said, can we just keep this real? He said, all right, he said, just keep it real. And he was telling me, and I already knew that he was with a woman. He's been staying with a woman. And this woman got 3 kids. He's been with this woman now for over a year. I said, well, why don't you marry her? He said, she got too much baggage. I said, what? She got too much baggage. I said, well, since we keeping this real, why are you still with her? He said, because I love her. I said, you don't love her. That ain't love. That's lust. I said, I told him I'm going to keep it real with you. He said, well, he said, you got a little point there. You got a point. He told me that his own father won't even allow for him to come to his house with this woman. He said, but I can understand where he's coming from. He says, but I do care for her. Now he broke it down, I do care. First he said he loved her, now he cares for her. So I said, well, what about the kids? He said, you know one thing? He said, I never sit down at the table with her. They eat over here, I eat over there. I said, really? I said, well, what is it about this woman that you're so attracted to? Was she a school teacher? She makes good money. And it helps pay the bills. So I said, okay, all right. Still listen. I said, well, if you say that you care for this woman so much, then why don't you just leave this woman and wait till the kids are grown like what you're telling me, and then hook up a little later and do the right thing? He said, oh, I don't want to wait that long.
Wow.
I'm not find somebody else.
Really?
But what he was really telling me is that I don't want the baggage.
Yeah.
I want her, but I don't want the kids.
That's how they use.
Ladies, you need to realize something.
Yes, you don't want kids, you don't want you.
If a man can't take you down to the courthouse and do the right thing, leave him alone. Now, I also know for the man. I heard Sister B say one time when she was with her husband, she said, you know what, this gotta stop. Either you're gonna marry me or I'm out of here. Hello? You just can't keep on thinking that you can live this life and make it into heaven. And you're living in a sinful life. Hello? It don't work like that. Quit trying to chase a man down when he don't want you. Hello? He already told you from the beginning, but you didn't want to hear it.
That's true.
As soon as he found out that you got pregnant, I'm out of here. You gotta watch yourself. I'm up with somebody today. I'm gonna keep it real. If you see somebody in your family that's going with your sister or your brother and they ain't married, don't you go ahead and say, oh, hey, and start calling him brother-in-law or sister-in-law. Don't say that. It don't work like that. So the only thing you do is just edging everything on a little bit. Quit accepting things that are not so. Amen. We have to watch ourselves. The Bible said that your body is a temple of God. It belongs to the Lord. It don't belong to him or her. Oh, watch this. This is what Hebrews says. 13 and 4. It says marriage is honorable in all. Not in something, but in everything. She's mine. I'm hers. In the bed is undefiled.
Right.
But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. Whoremongers. You know who whoremongers are? Men that loves prostitute ladies. Got to keep things going on all the time. Well, what about the word undefiled? Well, it means wholesome. It means pure. It means without blemish. It means it's all right for me and my wife to go to bed.
That's right. Amen.
You got some little dude creeping up on you. Don't even know where he came from. I'm like, girl, you sure look fine. Can we hook up? You don't know no better to a certain extent. Now he done trapped you, or maybe you trapped him.
It's true. This is
And the next thing you know, you done hooked up, had sex, fornication,
right.
and it ain't right. See, this is what a person should be saying when they're single. When somebody approaches you. No, we cannot have sex.
Sure right. Sure right.
First of all, why are you even trying to date?
That's true.
Why are you trying to date somebody you ain't ready to get married? One thing leads into another. You gotta watch yourself. Two, no, we can't live together. No, we don't. You stay where you at. I'm staying where I am. And just leave it like that. There's another one. No, I'm not your wife. Unless we are married.
Amen.
Now, we want to do this thing right, just do it right. Or you start doing that all. The Bible said the Lord will keep you if you got a mind to be kept. Don't treat this thing is hard.
You want me to keep it? Thank you, God.
He'll keep you if you want to be kept.
He'll put you up. Yes, he will.
You know one thing, when I dated Sister Miles, and I'm human and she's human, and I ain't perfect, but I had a mind to be kept.
Yes.
Brother Paul, I dated my wife. Not a long time. Within 6 months we got married. But I knew she was my wife.
Right.
And I didn't say to her sister, well, hey, you know, we get ready to get married. We want to shoot on down at the hotel. Check it out. You know, some people say, well, you know, you got the cow. Well, you know, you already got the cow. Why you got to pay for the milk? It didn't run that way.
Because milk cow.
It will cost you. It will cost you. Sooner or later. But I knew that wasn't the right thing to do. Because I loved her. I didn't have no lust after her. Hello, somebody? I think he's quiet for here.
All right.
watch yourself. Coming here, we do what we want to do. I'm so happy. So we leave. I'm out of here. Here's Freddie waiting for you right around the corner. Hello, somebody. There's some honor, there's some respect that's all up into this. And you know what makes it so bad? Is that when they start having kids out of wedlock, see, grandparents, mom and dad, and we're gonna love kids. We're gonna love you no matter what. And we're just gonna love you no matter what. But watch yourself. Kids running around with the Bible talking about kids that are husband and wife, and they had kids. They got a name for them. Hello? But we're going to love them anyhow. But how are we going to treat one different than the other one, sister? Why? Because we do this a lot because here's this one sister that waited to the right time, the right thing to do her thing. And then later on in marriage, she got pregnant. And we gave her a baby shower. Watch this. Here's somebody that didn't get married, pregnant, and she won a baby shower. Is there any difference? There ought to be. Thank you. There ought to be.
Preach the truth. Preach.
What is right and what is wrong, there ought to be a difference. We're going to still show love. Don't get me wrong. We're going to still show love. But I want you to know that, wait a minute, this one that hang in there and waited to the end and did the right thing, we're going to boost it on up. You know, when I was coming up in church, one of the sisters got pregnant. Ain't nobody really knew about it. She was gone. And everybody looked for her. What used to be shameful. We said, where did Sister so-and-so go? Ain't nobody knew. Some people knew, but they didn't tell nobody. But Brother Paul, she went all the way down south. They had her child. And wait till she had her baby and stayed down there for a good while. And then came back. You know why? Because it was shameful.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You didn't put that on your family.
Right.
But now, over 50 million people shacking up, doing what they want to do. Ain't over 50 years old too. We're living in a world that's sick, sinful, and we need to come up from it. Hello? We need to come up. Young ladies, young men, we need to make another standard what the Lord has set.
Yes.
We need to be living a godly life. Oh, somebody don't want to hear this. But you know what? That's one of the reasons why you're going through something like that. Because you didn't want to listen to nobody. Your mom and your dad, your aunt, your uncle's trying to tell you, you better leave that rascal alone. He ain't no good. Don't you know that people can see things that you can't see? We're running around. We're trying to tell you, hey, leave him alone. Boom. Next thing you know, you're pregnant. Well, where's John? I don't know. But you wanted to be a woman all by yourself. But now you don't want to take care of that child by yourself. Hello? Because you know why? Mom's going to be there.
Yep.
Granny's going to be there to help you raise that child. But you know one thing? Let me tell you something. If you was calling yourself woman enough, or girl enough, whatever it was, you take it. You raise that daughter or you raise that son. And see how you feel then. Because see, once grandma or grandfather start helping you taking care of that child,
You make it easy.
It's too easy, yeah.
you already have one. We ever looked at it, okay, you made a mistake. Now you got two, now you got three, now you got four. Now, wait a minute, what's going on?
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm saying this with love.
Yeah. It's true.
It's true.
I'm trying to hit nobody inside the head. I just want to tell the truth and shame the devil. You know one thing, it hits me when you get hit. It bothers me when it got you. Was there something that I didn't preach on? Was there something we gotta watch. And you know the funny part about it? People today don't even get, they go out and do what they want to do. You think they come? See, when I was coming up, let me tell you one thing. When Margot came back, when Margot came back to the church, she got up. There was another thing that my pastor did. Somebody said, man, he really gone. Say what you want. That church stayed together. When Margot got pregnant, he silenced her. You can't say nothing. You can't even testify. You can't even sing in the choir.
That's right.
Until the Lord gave him to release you. Now somebody say he really crazy. No. He went a little bit too far. Guess what? There wasn't no more ladies getting pregnant. But when Margot came back, Sister White, she got up in front of the church.
I had to do it too. Yes, sir.
She said, I want to apologize
Yes.
to all my brothers and sisters
Right.
because of what I've done.
Yes.
Will you please forgive me?
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
She didn't come up in here like, look at me. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. The respect, the reverence, the love. People just want to do what they want to do. They ain't going to say nothing.
Yes. I wish you'd say something.
Hello?
Amen.
We got to watch ourselves.
That's right.
Know who you are in Christ.
Yes.
Well, when somebody said, what was your topic again? Bottom line, then I say, if you don't like that one, the other one's being a wife to your boyfriend doesn't guarantee marriage.
Wow.
Because you know what happens? See, that boy knows what he wants
That's right.
in a woman. He just flatteringly just saying some sweet words to you. You got what they said? Got game. And you know one thing? Game knows game.
Yeah.
Amen. From the devil. From the beginning. You got to watch yourself. I tell you, you're going to have to find out if you really want to find out if a man or a woman really loves you. If you really want to find out, bring him in. Bring him in. Let me talk to him. Let Sister Miles talk to him. And if I say, sister or brother, you better leave her alone, you better leave her alone. Because there's some things that you can't see. Because you're too attracted with how he looked, the job he had, or his man had.
It's true.
Hello, you so caught up. Oh, he's just so fine. He talking head. Then you got your girlfriends telling you, oh, girl, that's your name. Can't tell you nothing, man. You already got two other ladies on the side. But you can't see that because you're blind. So you gotta watch yourself. And let me tell you what, you want to have that girlfriend or that boyfriend, tell them the truth. along. Got somebody else.
That's right.
But don't sit back and say, I can't wait for her to fall into a pit.
That's stupid.
Okay, so get to the, that's like you got me. No, that's the wrong spirit.
That's the wrong spirit. Wrong spirit. Wrong.
Help that sister, help that brother.
That's right.
If you don't want to listen to me, that's up to you. Just let me tell you one thing. He ain't right. She ain't right. Amen?
Amen.
That's the bottom. You want to do the right thing, get married. If you really love her, marry.
Amen.
Don't be having her pulling along, and pulling the kids along. And you don't make yourself really way up. Because while she's there taking care of your kids, he out looking somewhere else.
You speaking the truth.
You stop taking care of the kids while you yet still having a good time.
Living his life. Living his life.
Listen to me. And I ain't calling no woman here a dog. But if a dog needs license,
That's good, Bishop.
what about you?
Well,
When you have a dog here in the city of Houston, do you know you need to get that dog registered? Come on, Poochie. Come on. Poochie gets right on down in the city hall, whatever. Gets a collar around his neck. Has his name on it, and he got a phone number. So when Poochie gets lost, hey, we got the dog down here, so you need to come on down and pick him up. You gotta have ownership. So when you get that piece of paper, when you marry, you can shout, oh yeah, I'm married. This is my husband, this is my, you got something to show for. He mine, she mine. Amen. Get it right. Leave sin alone. Paul says, should we continue in sin? No. Leave it alone. I said he'll keep you if you got a mind to be good. Don't tell me that God can't do it.
he will. My God. So much.
When I looked at my wife, I said, man, she cold. She was singing at a state convocation. Sister Lana, I sit all the way in the back seat, way back to where Sister Kelly's at. And that sister was, I said, good God Almighty. Boy, that sister is son. Never knew in my life that she was going to be my wife. I didn't have no lustful spirit. I said, ooh, I'm going to hook up with her. She was walking in the hallway, Brother Paul, and I happened to be walking. I said, her name was Swan. I said, Sister Swan, you sure can sign. She said, well, thank you. I said, well, excuse me. But just to show you how the Lord works, her sister invited me, Deke, to come to their house. And that was it. So the Lord knows how to do things, and He does it decently and in order. So you know what I had to do, Sister Miller? And I said, you know what? And I had to pray about this. I said, Lord, is this the woman for me? For the rest of my life? Rich or for poor, or this sickness and health, work. And the Lord said, that's her. So you know what I did there? I said, call it sweets. I said, sweets, I want you to pray. I want you to ask the Lord, I'm going to be your man. She said, yeah, I ain't got to pray her enough. I'm only kidding you. That just sounds good. But She prayed. And the Lord told her the same thing. So after she done said what she said, then I had to go to her parents. You see, it wasn't done in the corner. It was done in the corner. So Sister Bell, I went to her father. I said, Elder Schwartz, I'm in love with your daughter. And I want to know, amen, I want to know, can I marry your daughter? Look at me. Well, let me call my wife. Brother Schwartz came in then. He said, Helen, this man here wants to marry your daughter. Well, Brother Schwartz, what you think about it? Like he'd be a man. I think it'll work. I think it'll be all right. He gave me permission. Got down on my knee. Marriage is honorable. Amen. Do the right thing. So I just wanted to do the right thing, and then later on we got married. Ain't had to run from nobody. Amen. And people around the corner see somebody who's checking us out. Amen. So my brothers and sisters, listen, I'm saying this with love. Because I love you. Do the right thing. Amen.